March 3rd, 7:14 p.m. A living room. A signed trust sits in the cabinet, and 3 of its own pages are strangers to the family. A wooden family settles onto the couch as the television wakes. On screen, a binder opens to a page marked F. The holder pulls the trust from the cabinet and finds the same letter. Nothing on the page says what F controls or who picked it. The trust is signed, the notary seal is real, and the family cannot name what its own lists do. Somebody picked those letters. Nobody here knows who. The program starts playing. A trust package like this one is not a single document. Behind the declaration sits a stack of attached lists, each doing a job. The stack has names. A schedule lists what belongs. An exhibit shows a thing itself. An addendum changes terms after signing. A rider carries special property. The program stamps a date on the screen. Assets move after signing day, it says, and a list nobody updates falls behind the family it serves. On screen, a letter A stamps onto the first list. The holder's binder sits open to its own Schedule A, untouched for 2 years. The program asks one question in plain type. Who told these letters what to mean? Nobody on the couch has an answer. Your trust has more lists inside it than the one you signed on day 1. The letter on each list was picked by whoever drafted it. No master alphabet governs these letters. The instrument behind each list gives its letter meaning. Your Schedule A and a stranger share a letter, not a meaning. The letters look official, and the look is the danger. A list reads like proof while it proves nothing on its own. Assets keep moving after signing day. Accounts open and property sells. The paper stands still while the family's holdings keep walking. The program plays a case. A review letter arrives. The reviewer reads the list against the record, and the gap becomes that family's problem in writing. Here is the machine under every schedule. 3 layers, stacked. The instrument controls. The schedule describes. The outside record proves. The instrument is the trust itself, the signed declaration. Its language decides what every attached page means, letter or no letter. The schedule is the middle layer, the claim. It says the trust holds the house, the account, the mark. Saying is all it does. The outside record is the deed at the county, the title, the registration. The layer strangers check, the layer courts believe. Move an asset in, and the 3 layers have to agree. The signed transfer moves it. The record proves it. The schedule only remembers it. A perfect schedule over a missing deed is a story. A messy schedule over a recorded deed is an inconvenience. The record wins. One sentence carries the whole program. A schedule lists what the trust should own, and only the outside record proves that it does. Now the tour. 6 lists, and a harder question at every stop. Schedule A first, the asset list, the famous one, the only letter with a reputation. A claims the house and the accounts. The deed at the recorder decides what the trust holds. The 2 papers drift apart quietly. Schedule B in this package names who benefits. Pages like it stay off the public record in many designs, so no stranger reads a name. The privacy is the design, and the privacy carries a risk. A page no registry holds is a page a family has to keep. The business interests ride their own list. A trust claims an LLC the way a coat check claims a coat, by ticket. The company ledger is the coat room. The program leaves one question on screen. If the assignment never reached the ledger, whose name does the company answer to? The digital writer points at accounts, wallets, and keys. It lists them in careful rows. It cannot log into a single one. Access lives wherever the credentials live, outside the page entirely. A list knows the wallet exists and still stands outside the door. Firearms sit on Schedule F in this package. Another trust files them under A. Neither letter moves a regulated item 1 inch. Rules outside the binder govern regulated transfers, and those rules never lived on a schedule. The page describes the cargo. It grants nothing about moving it. Intellectual property rides the last list. Trademarks, formulas, names worth defending. The schedule claims each one in gold leaf confidence. An executed assignment moves each one, recorded with trademarks and patents at one federal office, copyrights at another. The schedule claims, the record shows. Same machine, 6 costumes. The distinction the program came to teach. This package runs A, B, and F, with no C, D, or E in sight. An F with nothing ahead of it is the confession. The letter is a label the drafter picked, not a position in a sequence. The trade manual uses D for digital. This trust uses F for firearms. Both are right, and neither means anything outside its own instrument. One lookalike deserves its own warning. A beneficiary schedule is not a beneficiary deed. Same first word, opposite direction. The schedule is an internal list, a description. The deed is a recorded instrument at the county. The schedule describes, the deed controls. A house deeded to the trust with an old beneficiary deed underneath carries 2 sets of instructions. California resolves the collision by statute. Check your state's law. The living room returns, warm again. The lamp glows. The binder comes down from the shelf before the program ends. The family opens it page by page and asks one question of each list. What outside paper backs this page, and where does it live tonight? Some pages match a deed, some a ledger, some only a memory. A gap found tonight is a correction. Gaps found later are the ones families remember. On screen, the program ends the way it began, on a letter. The smallest figure holds the page marked F up to the lamp.
My trust runs schedule A, B, and F. I picked those letters, or my drafter did. The letters serve me. I never serve them. Here's what the letters never fixed. Paper sits still, accounts open, property moves, and the list from 2 years ago tells yesterday's truth. So I amend on a schedule of my own. Every asset in, every asset out, the page gets updated and the record gets checked. Amend correctly and the schedule stays a servant. Let it age and it hardens into a liability with your family's name on it. The program is over, the binder is still open, the lamp is still on. Pull yours down tonight, page by page. Start with the letter A. Hey, if you have any questions you'd like for us to answer, leave them in the comments. We'll do a video on the most requested questions. And as usual, if you've learned anything, like, comment, and subscribe. See you on the next one.